So this was episode 15 of the Meaningful Nonsense podcast. As you can tell, we don't have Dolan again.
Third straight time.
He just refuses to come and talk to us for an hour or so.
Okay.
He just won't.
He's out.
Probably for good. We might go ahead and change our graphic, our title.
All of it.
Well, I mean, what can we say? This was a fun episode. We talked about the different roles we play in life.
Oh, yeah.
We get pretty in depth. It's a little bit heavy at the start.
Yeah, well, this time we started out heavy instead of ending.
Yeah, instead of ending with heavy. Then we talk about the Star Wars teaser trailer, Tiger winning the Masters, playoffs.
Yeah.
And we throw in some other fun segments in there. We did the rapid fire segment, second. Certainly not the
Second
last.
installment. Maybe the last.
Yeah. There is a baby. You can see if you're watching on YouTube. If not, just listen for it. You can hear it in the intro. But it was a good one.
Yeah.
I had fun. So watch and listen. And thank you.
Welcome aboard.
Hello. And welcome to episode 15. That's correct?
That is correct.
Of the Meaningful Nonsense podcast. As you can see, or you can't, depending on how you're listening, there is no Dolan again. This will be another installment. Very many in a row.
That's third straight, I think. Is
Third
that true?
straight installment.
Two straight? Yeah, this is the
it's
third straight.
Yeah, third straight. Two guys on a couch installment. You know, at first we thought, this might be the only one for a while. Maybe 10 more episodes before Dolan decides he doesn't want to show up. But it's 3 in a row.
It is, and I'm not really sure why either.
He just doesn't like us, I guess. And I know for 100% certainty that he has not listened to the ones he's not in.
What about the ones he was in?
No, I don't think he's listened to those either. So
That's what I was wondering.
he's 0 for 15.
Yeah.
But anyways, Lennon, it is Tuesday that we are recording this. Tuesday, April 16th.
Yeah.
Today was my Monday because I did not work yesterday due to the daughter getting shots. And my wife going to the doctor for baby reasons.
Okay.
8 weeks left. Holla.
So it was you're saying your Monday was all right?
It was all right. I'm tired.
Yeah.
But my actual Monday was good, but the work Monday was okay too.
Yeah, it's pretty standard for me as well. Classic work.
Work late.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Unfortunately, I had to work late a couple times.
Boots. Well, now that we're on the subject of work, it's going to lead me right into my first subject matter.
What's that?
Every single day, we play a role in whatever it is we're doing. We're an employee, a father, a son, brother, husband.
Yeah.
If you happen to be somebody who is faithful to a religion, you believe in that deity.
Okay.
For me, being a Christian, that's a role I play. You're a friend, a student, an employee,
Maybe even a leader.
leader. Maybe you're the president. In whatever role it is, you're playing it every single day. And it got me to thinking, how do we devote time to whatever it is we're doing at that specific moment?
Yeah.
And do you do it 100%? With
All the time?
full throttle willingness?
Well, no.
No, you don't. Because sometimes, being a dad, it's like, man, I really don't want to deal with a squirming baby as I change her human excrement. But you got to.
And then you do.
You do it anyways.
Yeah, I feel you on that. But what you're saying is, should we?
Yeah. Should we?
Should we
Should
give
we-
100% on, regardless of the role?
In everything that you do,
Yeah.
in every role that you play, should it be 100% all the time, or are there times where you can relax?
Well, yeah. When you're relaxing.
Yeah, a little bit of R&R time. Yeah, but then are you living that moment to the fullest when you're relaxing? It feels like it.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
When you're just sitting there doing nothing, staring into thousands of memes. You know how many memes you see a day when you're just sitting there looking at your phone? Tons.
I'd
Nothing of value.
put the over-under at 400.
Yeah, and that is not fake either. You really, I would put it at that. That's the
No,
odds.
that's not like a joke. That's
Uh-uh.
where I would put it.
So, how do we switch from role to role? How do I know when I need to switch from being a father and being a husband? Do I do them simultaneously? How do you know when you need to switch from being a brother to a son? Like,
Yeah.
when our parents need attention,
That's true.
our brothers and or our sister or brother, they need attention. How do we know that we're not pushing in another role of ours, on encroaching on the time we should be spending with them? There are times when all I do is come home and talk to my wife about how miserable I was at being an employee, which is a role I played 3 hours ago.
Yeah. I think that just comes with time and experience doing that. Because some of the people that I know that are the best at switching, they're old. They're not the youngest people.
No, wise.
The wisdom.
Wisdom is built over decades.
Yeah. You get better at situational awareness.
Yes, and that's a good point. Having the awareness to know what situation you're in and whether to use compassion or, well, you should always use compassion, but
Yeah.
being happy to be in the role that you're in
Yeah.
and not looking at it as a chore. Because you have so many roles, and if you look at each of them as a chore, you're not going to get fulfillment out of those roles.
No, not. Yeah, none that you see as a chore, you're going to have a good, warm, fuzzy feeling.
Yeah, and I know we've talked about it before, but work is not fun.
Rarely.
But what if we went into it every day and got the most we could?
Well, it would be better.
It would be better. So why don't we do that? That's what I'm getting
It's
at.
a
Is why
decision.
don't we do that?
It's a conscious decision.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got to be made every day, every hour.
I know, but it's so difficult. It really is difficult
Well, it's not easy.
to give 100% all the time. Because, yeah, I may come home and be a great dad or husband or son or whatever, but maybe I was a horrible employee
Yeah.
that day.
If it was easy, we wouldn't be talking about it.
Mm-mm. Speaking of being a father, you're going to hear some baby noises in this podcast.
That's
Because she's
right there.
awake. She's looking at us smiling.
Yeah, I suspect our number one fan.
Yeah. Our only fan as of right now, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just... It's crazy to me that we're all these things, and that's what makes us a person, makes us our individual, because it's how we choose to define ourselves when we're going from one role to another.
Yeah.
It's almost daunting. And too heavy. Too heavy for this podcast. You know,
That's something that needs to be established on the pod regularly.
yeah. Don't do little things here and there to accomplish an end goal. Do small things every day. And you'll get better at switching from role to role or doing daily tasks and you won't run out of time because each day you will have lived it to the fullest in everything that you do.
Yeah.
You know, right now, I don't know if we've mentioned Larry and Marshall on this show, have we?
Absolutely, and I don't believe not at all.
Well, I'm just going to tell you right now, it's always been a dream of mine. We have talked about this just in a hobbies episode and other things, but I've always wanted to be a writer / director, a producer, whatever it may be. That's one of the roles I wish I could be.
Yeah.
And I had similar to the way this podcast got started. I just had a wild hair at 3 a.m. I woke up from a dream,
Right.
couldn't sleep or whatever it was. And I was like, I have an idea for a show that we're going to post on YouTube.
And the context is you got a 13 and a 14-year-old or whatever it was
Yeah, we're young preteens / teenagers.
with a bad case of writer's block.
Yeah, we didn't know what to do for our channel. We were just posting little meddling videos.
Yeah, if we had ideas, we would have been filming them.
Mm-hmm.
But really, we just sat around trying to think of ideas.
Well, finally, it hit me.
Then you woke up one day and told me that I got an idea.
And at the time, I wrote down in my notebook, in my journal, if you will, I have 13 unfinished journals, and I write in one, maybe once a month. But I wrote, Lingering Larry.
Yeah. This was an idea for a video.
A video, just one video.
Yeah.
And I presented it to you like this. A man finds a random individual, could be alien, disguised as a human.
You don't really
You don't
know.
really know. It's not your job to know, or it's not your responsibility to know what this character is. But obviously, he's not caught up in the ways of a human, or
He's strange.
yeah, he's strange. And this unnamed character at the time, which ended up being Marshall, taught him how to be normal. Which Marshall was weird. So Larry's just learning to be a freak,
Yeah.
basically. But it was funny, it was something that at the time for 13, 14-year-old was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Like
And well, you had that, but you also kind of we had this idea of doing a fake, like, reality looking
Yes,
show.
yeah, kind of like a reality TV show like starring us,
Yeah. Not reality, but like, yeah, I don't know.
detailing daily life.
Yeah.
Kind of almost like a vlog, but not really. It was
Yeah.
scripted.
It would have been scripted.
It would have been scripted. I don't know what you call that. I mean, scripted reality? I don't know. You put yourself in situations, you know what you're going to say, you know what you're going to do, and then you film it.
Yeah.
And we kind of just crossed them.
merge the two.
Hmm. So it was detailing the lives of Larry and Marshall.
Yeah. We did like 6 or 7 episodes.
Yeah. But, I mean, those were big tasks
Yeah.
for us. To film what are they? 8, 9, 10-minute videos?
Mm-hmm.
Like you eat a cheeseburger.
Yeah.
We do one
Me as in
episode.
Larry.
Yeah, Larry. You acting
I
as
played
Larry.
the role of Larry. You played the role of Marshall.
Yeah. And all day it was you eating just random foods. And of course, big 3 in America.
Yeah.
Pizza,
Yeah.
burgers,
Yeah.
and oh man, what was the last one?
There was another one.
Yeah, there was some kind of dessert, maybe. No, it wasn't dessert.
Yeah, there was another one.
There
I
is
think
another
maybe
one.
in the first episode, Larry ate some spaghetti or something.
Yeah, and toast.
The pasta.
And for some reason, you had like a French /
The accent,
range.
kind of varied.
It varied for whatever he was feeling that day.
It did.
It go from a cowboy
Yeah.
to French to whatever it may be. But
But I think the plan the whole time, and I think that the goal was to try to make it obvious, but it was funny that Marshall couldn't tell that he was an alien of
yeah,
sorts.
yeah.
He was not from Earth.
Yeah, the character that I was playing didn't realize he was not like not a. What am I trying to say? He
An
wasn't
Earthling.
an inhabitant of Earth.
Yeah.
An Earthling. It's E.T.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but anyways, like, back to the point. If you want something, go do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
You shouldn't need motivation. You shouldn't.
Probably not.
No. Why do we... I mean, it's a common theme on this podcast of being a jolt motivationist. Hello. Of being a jolt motivationist. But why do we need motivation? You know what I mean?
For the YouTube viewers, we have a special guest.
Yeah, you can't see it if you're listening. She also did something in her diaper. Smells
What?
horrible.
A poop?
Oh, yeah.
That's good timing.
It is. It smells. But yeah, for the YouTube viewers, if you're listening on the podcast, go to the YouTube stream because you're seeing a baby.
Yeah.
Little human.
Yeah.
I'm going to hand her over to her mother now. And get rid of that. But yeah, it's always a dream of mine to be a writer / director or content creator or what have you. And that's what we're doing.
At this second,
At this second, we're creating content that's going to be consumed by
at
10
least 6 people.
at least
Maybe
6
even
off
12.
the top of my head. Mate, if we're lucky, 12. For real.
But, yeah, it'll live on. This content will live on.
Mm-hmm.
Unless YouTube crashes forever.
Yeah, it could.
Or SoundCloud or whoever.
Which could happen.
But
But
if it doesn't, it's going to live on. Even if it's just with us, we're going to laugh at this.
No, we did that. Yeah. But when we're on our 300th episode and we're having 30,000 downloads in an episode,